Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we were just checking in with everyone, seeing how they felt about the Yakshi monastery. Now, Liara, any thoughts?
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that.
Yeah, I guess we were running the risk that Falere wasn't the only survivor. That there were other Yakshi still there who would maybe hold themselves up in a room and were fighting people off. I mean, to be honest, what's the likelihood of that? What's the likelihood of that? Those banshees were terrifying and powerful. I think if there were any Yakshi left, they were probably like Rila. They had been infected, they were going to turn, in which case, you know, I do kind of think that killing them would be a mercy, preventing them from becoming that.
Thanks for coming by.
No worries, no worries. Okay, and no new emails there. Anything new with you, Glyph? Aha! Intact Reaper weapon. The barrel of this Reaper weapon can be dismantled for further study. If the miniaturized energy cells powering the gun systems are taken apart, it could lead to improvements in the damage a weapon can deal. However, an examination of its heat venting systems could instead provide the means to maximize thermal clip storage. Oh. I do like some ammo capacity. Having to reload is annoying, I'm not gonna lie. It's just annoying. Like, I want to maximize this as much as possible so then I can just shoot and shoot and shoot. Yes, please. And Galay's electronic signature. Matriarch Galay was an Asari of some importance, with connections to Asari High Command and the Council itself. Her electronic signature can be used once before security protocols realize it has been activated by someone else. Galay's contacts can open elite training facilities for reconditioning soldiers, or on behalf of the Asari Embassy, grant someone a discount at all Citadel stores. Oh. I like saving money. I like saving money, but to be brutally honest, I'm not really spending money. All I'm spending money on is fish and models. And that's it. I'm happy with the armor I find. I'm happy with the guns I find. Yes, I know the stores probably have like, oh, they have some really good pieces. I don't really care. As I've said before, I play games for the story, not to be like, oh, I want to be the most tactical. I want to be the best at combat that I can be. There are some games, I think Dragon Age Origins is a pretty good example of that, where I'm pretty decent at the combat, but still, I primarily play for the story. I don't necessarily care about being good in the fights. I've been playing that game for so long now that I am good at it. But it's not necessarily something I care about. This feels silly because I'm not spending money. The power damage, I mean, really the main power we use is the ammo. Will that increase our fire damage? I mean... As I said, I'm not spending my money, so this feels silly. I might as well go with the power damage. There we go. I'm happy with that. Excellent. Okie doke. See you later, guys.
At your service.
Hey. It's good to have you, Glyph. Good to have you. Now, Garrus was sat over in the poker room, but again, just to make sure that no one snuck into his quarters whilst he's away. Anyone hiding down there? No. Okay. Okay, and Charquas? Charquas, anything going on with you? We still need to find the guy at the Citadel. We'll do that. We'll do that the next time we go.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees.
Yeah, I will.
Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him near the docks.
I will, I promise. The next time I go to the Citadel, we'll be heading there sooner rather than later. I want to do a little bit of planet scanning and then we'll head over there. That seems fair to me. Okay, and down to engineering. Now then, are you reporting on this? Are you reporting?
Are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't.
Alice, don't you think that's a bit weird, considering the story you were pushing for a few episodes ago with Copeland about abandoning Terra Nova? You weren't worried about pissing off your human viewers, but I guess because, oh, we have more Asari viewers, they make up a bigger demographic. Oh god, we can't piss off them. That leaves such a nasty taste in my mouth. In a way, I think I respect Khalisah Al-Jalani as a reporter more than I respect Allah's. And I don't agree with Khalisah. I don't agree with her views at all, but I trust that Khalisah is going to be honest. If Khalisah says something, I'ma believe it. I may not like what she says, but, you know, she believes what she's saying. It's like in Hamilton when he votes for Jefferson. I disagree with all of Jefferson's opinions, but at least I know he has beliefs. Khalisah has beliefs. If she says she believes in something, then I trust she's being honest. I can't trust that Alice actually believes anything she says. She could just be saying it to look good.
Has Alenko had media training? He just gave me this steady stare during our interview.
I don't. He might have. He might have done. I don't know.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Okay, no. You do you.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Just double checking that you didn't have anything else to say. And hello. Again, Donnelly's not being weird and gross.
Nothing to report, Commander.
I'll take that.
Shepard.
Donnelly.
My board is green.
Daniels. Again, Daniel, you could have better friends than him. I'm gonna say that every single time I pass her. Every single time. I don't care. Daniels has her shit together. I am so confused as to why she is hanging out with Donnelly, but whatever. Whatever. And Javik. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, he's hanging out with Garrus, of course. Okay, and just James and Cortez left.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
You don't need to know. You don't need to know, James. It's fine. It's fine. I get you, Cortez. I get you. Also, I've got to say, I'm with James. The Mako was better. The Mako was better. I miss the Mako.
The next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you've left the premises, okay? I worry about you.
Aww.
I appreciate you checking in on me.
Oh, it's all good, Cortez.
Shuttle's primed for the next drop.
Okay. Oh, also, hello, Sophie. Hello, Sophie.
Hey there.
Yes, she's a good mecha puppy. And James?
Hey.
That's it.
Hey.
He does not give a shit that a bunch of blue women were blown up. Okay. I'm sorry, I just love that. Just was so funny. We'll teach you gay slang one day, James. We'll teach you the slang you need to know. We won't. We're gonna leave him in the dark because it's amusing. And let me just head up here. Apparently we got sent the chessboard. Oh, hey, there it is. The pretentious chessboard. Oh, we should invite Trainer up for a game. She was saying she missed having real pieces in her hands. She could play with that set. Also, hello. Where is Jeff? Jeff is that one. Jeff is that one. Right by the jellyfish. He's swimming over there. There we go. That's Jeff. My favourite. There you go. Eat up, my friends. Yes, nom nom. Such good fish. Okie doke. Now then, let's head out into the galaxy. Time for some planet scanning. Okay, let's leave and let's head to... Where do we have? Okay, I'm pretty sure this place just has, fuel things. I think we can probably... maybe... We might be able to make this.
Signal confirmed.
Are there any fuel depots here? Come on, I need a fuel depot. Hello? Who is you? Why are you off on your own? Neargas. Neargas is an icy planet far from the system's twin suns. Star charts indicate that Neargas once orbited the binary star in a figure-8 pattern that proved too unstable to maintain. The planet is now hurtling out of the system. Orbital distance, not applicable, currently 26.6 AU from Halley. Orbital period, not applicable. Radius, 3,897 kilometers. Day length, 35.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, trace. Surface temperature, negative 158 Celsius. Surface gravity, 0.38 G. Okay, so you're just going off on your own. Fair dues. And, oh, hello. I was like, do we have twin suns here? Huh. Halley is an orange dwarf star, the cool companion to Agao, maybe? A yellow-white F-class star that is the primary source of mass and light in the system. Can we? I was about to say, like, I'm pretty sure we've not been able to get information on the stars. I'm pretty sure that's the only one. If it isn't, I'm gonna be miffed. I'm not going back and reading up on all the stars. Yes, I will. If that's a thing, I absolutely will. Carcosa. Carcosa was thought to be a naturally occurring hothouse planet until an Asari expedition discovered palatial ruins on its barren surface. Likely the seat of an ancient city, the crumbling edifice dates back more than 2.7 million years. The only intact chamber appears to be a throne room, overlooking a large depression believed to have once been an enormous lake. There is evidence that the people of Carcosa polluted their planet until it became uninhabitable, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect and spoiling the planet's freshwater supply. Research into the planet's long history will have to wait. Asari scientists evacuated when word of the Reaper attack reached the system, leaving behind data drones to explain their findings to anyone who survives. Orbital distance, 3.0 AU. Orbital period, 5.3 Earth years. Radius, 7,484 kilometers. Day length, 40.0 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, 3.4 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature, 67 Celsius. Surface gravity, 1.1 G. And what do you have? If you had fuel, I'd quite like that. I need some fuel. But where you at? You're here somewhere. Hello? There we go. What do we have? Ooh, Library of Asher. Excellent. I'm pretty sure that was one of the things that someone wanted on the Citadel. Okay, and let's, come on, can we make it back in time? Can we make it back? Way! Now I'll be having you. No, that wasn't what I wanted. Let me grab that. There we go, 750 units of fuel. Excellent. Excellent. That should do us. Yeah, we're gonna be just fine.
I found something.
And any of the planets have anything? Doesn't look like they do. Okay. And there we go, topped us right up. Perfect. And let's see, what planets are these? Lemnia. As with Pania, Lemnia had mining facilities in orbit, remotely controlling machines on the planet's surface to recover Lemnia's highly valued transuranic elements. Unfortunately, the miners made no secret of their presence, and to find all traces of them and wipe... Oh, so I got a little bit confused then. I got a little bit confused with what I was reading, pardon me. Unfortunately, the miners made no secret of their presence, and to find all traces of them and wipe them out, all the Reapers needed to do was access the extranet. Orbital distance, 1.4 AU. Orbital period, 1.3 Earth years. Radius, 7,900 kilometers. Day length, 39.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, 8.69 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature, 479 Celsius. Surface gravity, 1.14 G. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I wasn't sure where this sentence was going, and it really confused my brain. Okay, and over yonder, speak of the devil. Pania. A rock planet, Brain, what are you doing? A rock planet exploited for minerals by robo-miners, Pania was named for an ancient mythological Asari hero. Her music was so stirring the goddess Athene granted Pania anything her heart desired. Differing legends reflect the variety of hero cults of the time. In some stories, she became the first ruler of Armali, while others claim Pania took to the stars with Athene herself. The robo-miners' orbital stations here have been destroyed. A number of life pods can be detected, but most are in the red, indicating that their oxygen ran out long ago. Oh. Orbital distance, 0.8 AU. Orbital period, 0.6 Earth years. Radius, 5,126 kilometers. Day length, 55.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, trace. Surface temperature, 224 Celsius. Surface gravity, 0.47 G. Okay, Yen, that is... No, excuse me, there's still you. Ithrone. Vast swaths of Ithrone's surface are covered in thick ash, spewed into the air by chains of volcanoes across the planet. Beneath this layer of soot, Ithrone has an iron core and significant levels of cobalt in its crust. Orbital distance, 0.5 AU. Orbital period, 0.3 Earth years. Radius, 10,436 kilometers. Day length, 61.0 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, 2.17 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature, 566 Celsius. Surface gravity, 0.79 G. This is lovely. This is a lovely, like, what would you call that? Like periwinkle colour? Very nice. Okie doke. And yeah, I'm passing through the star. I don't think all of the stars had codex entries. Okay, that's a relief. That's a relief. I would have cried if I'd accidentally missed all of the stars entries. Okie doke. And do I want to head? Here's the thing, I'm not entirely sure which places I've been to and which I have. Obviously the ones with like 100%, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's good. But there are some places that don't have that, and I'm getting a wee bit confused. I'm pretty sure I've been there. This was where the Rachni quest was. You know what, we'll check this one out. It's on the way there. It's on the way to the Citadel, it makes sense. Now then, does any of this look familiar? Thessia, hello! Well, no.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, hello, hello? Hello, what have we picked up? Aha, over yonder. Well, this place is scannable. This place is scannable. Let's search here. Well, hello. I'll remember you're there. I'll come back to you in a minute, Lucen. But yeah, we'll explore this area, then go to the Citadel. Sounds like a good plan to me. Tavora. Oh, that's beautiful. I need to remember that. Again, I'm getting so many names for future characters from the planets in this game. Tavora. Tavora is a hydrogen-methane ice giant with a core of frozen ammonia and trace hydrocarbons. The world is named for an ancient Asari goddess of love, sex, travel, and law. Spheres of influence whose overlap initially baffled human xenoanthropologists. Why can I say this but I stumble over so many other words? What the hell, Bray? What the hell? Asari reproductive instincts are strongly... Give me a minute. Exogamous? And before alien contact, their instincts sent the Asari roaming outside their kinship groups to avoid mating with relatives. The journeys necessitated a system of rules governing guests, fugitives, and alliances, all watched over by the goddess Tavora. The Reapers have ignored Tavora so far, its science stations and moon-based mining equipment offering little strategic importance. It is likely that a destroyer will eventually be sent here to exterminate any civilians. Orbital distance 24.4 AU. Orbital period 120.9 Earth years. Radius 26,655 kilometers. Day length 15.5 Earth hours. And what do you have? Over here somewhere. Come on. No, come on. Take me. There. Ooh, Asari Cruiser Cybane. Okay, don't mind if I do. Now then, who is on this line? Where you at? God, are you all the way down at the bottom? No, you're just over here. You're just over here, pardon me. A Thame. A Thame is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with spectacular rings. The planet's apparent magnitude varies when seen from Thessia based on atmospheric conditions and relative distance. To the ancient Asari, the mysterious star that shone in some months and disappeared in others was linked to fortune, and so it was named a Thame after the matriarch of the pantheon and a goddess of prophecy and fate. A Thame's worship changed over time, eventually becoming the basis for a monotheistic religion in which her maiden, matron, and matriarch aspects oversaw all stages and roles in Asari society. When an Asari says by the goddess, they are referring to a Thame. Like Janiri, the planet Athame served as a rally point during the Reaper invasion, where fleeing Asari ships could discharge their drive cores so they could make another FTL drop. The Reapers were forced to chase the Asari away from the planet, buying Thessia valuable time. Orbital distance 13.3 AU. Orbital period 48.6 Earth years. Radius 64,549 kilometers. Day length 18.7 Earth hours. And then I think you're over here. Yes, you are. Hello there, Janeri. Janeri is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, named for an ancient Asari goddess of seasons, storms, and agriculture. With the advent of the Sayari religion, Janeri's holy day, Janeris, became largely secular, but it is still celebrated on worlds with Asari influence. During the Reaper attack on Thessia, the Asari Armada used Janeri as a staging base for their hit-and-run attack on the invading Reapers, striking, jumping to FDL to lose pursuers, and discharging the static into Janeri's magnetic field as they prepared for another attack. This forced the Reapers to mount a counter-offensive to drive the Asari away from the planet, using ships that would otherwise have been hammering Thessia itself. Orbital distance 6.6 AU. Orbital period 17.0 Earth years. Radius 54,704 kilometers. Day length 8.8 Earth hours. And we know about Lucerne. Anything else hiding in the asteroid field? A large reflective asteroid, Lucerne is almost visible in Thessia's night sky and was discovered soon after the Asari developed optics. When the space age finally arrived, the rocky asteroid was among the first to be mined for its valuable deposits of platinum group metals. Lucerne is named for the servant of the goddess Athene, who beseeched the goddess for the gifts of pottery, forging, and biotics. Lucerne then sailed the sea and sky, teaching these gifts to mortals. It is said that the aging, powerful matriarch begged Athene for the gift of prophecy, so she would see whether the Asari would prosper in the future. Athene refused, prophecy being hers alone, and when Lucerne tried to steal it from Athene's silver jars, Athene struck her down. The Reapers have so far ignored the mining facility on Lucerne, as it offers little strategic value and is far from the system's mass relay. Orbital distance 3.4 AU. Orbital period 6.3 Earth years. Radius 556 kilometers. Day length 35.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature negative 100 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.1 G. Lovely, very interesting. I've said it before, but I really like learning about all of the different. That was just you, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Yeah, I really like learning about all the different mythologies of the various races. That's really cool. Piares. The lifeless sister planet to Thessia lacks water or oxygen. It is covered instead with deserts. The air a mix of carbon dioxide and ethane. The manageable temperatures and gravity on Piares led to heavy exploitation for mineral wealth in the beginning of the Asari space age. Today, Piares is largely mined out. Piares is named for an ancient Asari goddess of death, who was not seen as a malefic figure, but as one who guided Asari spirits on their final journey. From her home in the stars, she could grant an Asari who had lost a lover the ability to restore them to life in another body. This legend, heavily modified, formed the basis for a recent highly profitable human stim called Nekia Corridor. The Reapers targeted Piares from orbit, its population too small to bother harvesting. Wreckage of the old dome cities and spaceports dot the landscape. Orbital distance 1.75 AU. Orbital period 2.3 Earth years. Radius 5,984 kilometers. Day length 35.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 2.94 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 61 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.9 G. And then over here to Thessia. The Asari homeworld has been called the crown jewel of the galaxy, the apex of democracy, and the beating heart of galactic love. Its republics have a remarkably low incidence of war, disease, violent crime, or famine, riding a stable economy backed by wealthy colonies and Thessia's vast Element Zero reserves. Traces of Ezo in the water and soil are so common that most life on Thessia has adapted to its presence. Thessia's fortunes have been upended by the Reaper assault. The communications infrastructure that forms the backbone of the society's e-democracies have been eliminated. Millions are without power, water, or food, a move to coerce the Asari into widespread surrender. This is a necessary part of the Reaper strategy, since husks alone have difficulty disarming or capturing a population full of biotics. Population 5.5 billion. Population orbital stations 33,000. Population estimates are pre-invasion. Orbital distance 0.94 AU. Orbital period 0.9 Earth years. Orbital radius 5,940 kilometers. Day length 27.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.96 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 25 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.1 G. Lovely. And that just leaves you, Corinth. Wrapped in a crushing haze of hydrogen and methane, Corinth is named for an Asari goddess of war and hunting, the two being similar in the Asari mindset. The planet is particularly bright in Thessia's morning and evening skies, enough to cast noticeable shadows on moonless nights. Understandably, warriors and hunters operating at night were grateful for Corinth's blessing. The planet was never heavily exploited for minerals. Early Asari explorers focused on the asteroid belt, and by the time robo-mining machines were created that could withstand the intense heat, more lucrative planets were already on the star charts. Modern charts record several scientific stations orbiting the planet, but it appears that they have all been destroyed by the Reapers. Orbital distance 0.45 AU. Orbital period 0.3 Earth years. Radius 4,103 kilometers. Day length 57.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 69.95 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 734 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.32 G. Okie doke. Now, in the next episode, we'll explore this part of the galaxy and then we'll head over to the Citadel. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.